church in the Nile Delta town of Tanta. The second explosion ripped through St. Mark's Cathedral in the coastal city of Alexandria. The twin attacks come in just weeks before Pope Francis is due to visit Egypt. David Lee Miller is in our Middle East Bureau in Jerusalem, live with the very latest on this horrific Palm Sunday attack that again targets Christians. David Lee?
Eric, let's start now with the latest development. Just moments ago, Egypt's president said he is going to deploy the military to assist police in protecting what were termed vital facilities across the country. Meanwhile, this second attack at St. Mark's Cathedral is very significant. Only moments earlier, the leader of the Coptic Church, Pope Tewodros II, had just finished his services there. He was not hurt, but 11 worshippers were killed at that location. Egypt's interior minister says a suicide bomber tried to enter the cathedral, but he was stopped by police, 3 of whom are now among the dead. And surveillance camera video now apparently shows the suicide bomber trying to enter the cathedral. He's directed towards a metal detector, and at that point, his device was detonated. This cathedral, considered sacred, it serves as the historical seat for the Coptic Pope. And earlier, as you mentioned, at least 26 worshippers were killed during a packed church service in the Nile Delta town of Tanta. A woman who lived across the street said the powerful blast shook her building. She described church deacons with blood-stained white robes running from the scene. She said more seriously injured were rushed in private cars to a nearby hospital. ISIS claimed responsibility for both of today's blasts. In a recent video, the terror group threatened to increase attacks targeting Egypt's minority Christian community. Recently, an ISIS splinter group claimed responsibility for attacks in Egypt's relatively remote Sinai region. In addition to striking police and the military, an ISIS affiliate there said it was behind the downing of a Russian plane that killed all 224 people on board. And Egypt's president, Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, in an interview last week with our very own Brett Baer, says there's been great progress in fighting ISIS-linked terror groups in the Sinai, adding, though, it takes time. And underscoring that point, Eric, one of the 2 churches that were attacked today was under attack as recent as last March. That's when authorities say they were able to detonate a bomb at the location. Eric?
All right, David Lee.